Hi, this is Jason Romero. I'm going to teach you today how to make a tire drag. I've been doing it for a little bit of time and it's been a great training help. It's helped me. Hope it helps you. So the first thing we got to focus on are the parts. Number one part of a tire drag is a tire, spare tire, gotten from any discarded tire place. Number two is an eye bolt, 2 washers, and a nut to go on the eye bolt. Part number 3, 4 carabiners, about 2 inches in size. Part 4, some bungee rope, about 5 feet. You can buy this from Home Depot and just buy it by the foot, about 50 cents a foot. Part 5, some rope, 2 sections of rope. One section about 10 feet long, the other section about 1.5 feet long. And the last piece of running equipment is a running belt. You can get this from TJ Maxx or Ross, or online. Amazon has these. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need to do is to drill a hole in the tire where our eye bolt will go. You can see here I've had a start. Get your drill and put it wherever on the tire. There's going to be some burning rubber and smells, so watch out for the kids and smoke detectors. Okay, the next step, you can see that we have drilled our hole. We are going to put one nut on the eye bolt. Put it all the way on there. Next, we'll put one washer on the eye bolt. And next, we're going to screw our eye bolt into the tire hole. Hopefully it goes in fairly easily. Okay, we're finishing getting that eye bolt installed in the tire nice and snug. There we go, nice and snug. Okay, the next step to this project is you have your washer and your nut. We're going to put our washer first onto the eye bolt, and then you're going to put your nut and your hand tighten your nut onto the eye bolt. And then with a wrench or pliers or a crescent wrench, you will tighten your nut quite a bit more until extremely snug. You don't want it to come loose in the middle of a drag. So you're going to tighten this thing up. You really can't over tighten it because you have a tire in between your 2 washers and your other nut. So go ahead and get that on there nice and snug. And you should have no chance to be able to finger tighten that or finger loosen it. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to have your 2 sections of rope, cut them into 2 different pieces. One length will be about 1.5 feet or 2 feet in length. Your other section will be 10 feet in length. As you cut the rope sections, make sure that you use a lighter to burn the ends, otherwise you're going to get fraying like this. And I always tie a knot at the end. This is the other end of the rope with a burned section of rope, as you can see, and tied in a knot. We will do a loop knot on each section, so you do an X and pull the rope through. Got a loop knot there. And on your other end of your 10-foot section, you're going to do the exact same thing. A loop knot right there. If I can speak, it'd be good. Okay? So that's your first rope section. Okay, the next step is going to be to prepare your bungee rope. Here you have 5 feet of bungee rope here. I always tie a knot on the ends of all my ropes. Right here, knot on both ends. So we're going to take these bungees, the one bungee rope, put both ends at the end, and just do a simple knot here. You can do a double knot or just a regular loop knot. I'm not sure what it's called. Just something so it's not going to release. So what you're going to end up with is just a circle. And what we're going to end up doing with our bungee is you're going to do like an infinity sign like that and then make it into one loop. So it's a single loop but double. Okay? Okay, the next step is going to be to get your running belt And the running belt, what you want to do is make sure it's one solid piece. So this is nylon here. And this inner piece that goes around the waist, it's larger, which makes for better comfort. But it's not neoprene and not stretchy. You don't want that. So you want either all the braided nylon piece or one larger piece. Also, the thicker it is around the waist, the more comfortable it'll be. If it's just this size, that can work, but it will also possibly cut into you depending on how much weight and what service you're running on. So I prefer a bigger piece. I got this at TJ Maxx for I think like $5. So what we're going to do is we're going to snap that together. As you can see, both of these have a loop right here. I'm going to take the smaller section of rope right here and loop it through each side right here. And then I'm going to tie a knot right here. I'm actually going to do a double knot, make this easier, and you'll see how this works. At the end, this just creates a little bit of extension for it. So what we've done is really make the running belt just one cylinder. So even when it's unsnapped, you still have your loop of rope there in case when you're running it does get unsnapped or unpulled, which I've never had happen. But if it does, the whole thing doesn't come flying off. And it also gives you a little bit extra slack when you're running, and you'll appreciate that. You'll know what I'm talking about as soon as you get out there. Okay, we're on our final step, final assembly. We have our tire with our eye bolt. I'm going to take you through step by step how the assembly goes. So we take one of our carabiners and we attach that to our eye bolt. We will take one end of our 10-foot section of rope and we'll attach that to that carabiner. Grab second carabiner, attach that to the other end of the 10-foot section of rope through the loop that you created. Then you will take your bungee rope, remember we had one large circle, exit, so that we have one circle but two loops. That creates additional resistance and shock absorption. And have that carabiner with the rope and bungee attached together. We will attach another bungee, or another carabiner, excuse me, to our bungee rope circle. Okay. We will then grab our waist belt here. We'll attach our fourth carabiner to that waist belt right there. Finally, we will attach the second carabiner, or excuse me, the third carabiner that we have attached to our bungee cord to our waist belt carabiner. And then you're all set and ready to go. I'll do a quick demonstration of how you put the tire drag together and then have... Okay, now for the last step of our tire drag, we will have our waist belt, unclasp it and open it up, step through your waist belt, hold up, clasp it together. You have your carabiner, make sure it's on the bottom side of your waist belt. Attach that to the carabiner on your bungee rope. Right there. Turn your waist belt around and you're ready to tire drag. Happy training. Please email me or tweet me and let me know how your tire drag training goes. Enjoy.